2, 1, let's do this. Go. Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be comparing the new Segway MAX G2 to the Segway GT2. Now some of you guys may be thinking that's kind of absurd. Why compare a $1,300 retail scooter to a retail of $4,000 scooter? Now I'm going to have to agree with you guys that it is a bit absurd, but I really wanted to show you guys, what you're getting when you're paying so much more. So we'll start off with the motor. You get a single motor on this one. It is 1,000 watts of max power, peak power, and it's fairly good for something in this price range. However, this thing is a two-wheel drive, so there's a motor in the back and in the front, and we have 3,000 watts each, combining total of 6,000 watts. So you have 6,000 watts of max power versus 1,000 watts of max power, and there's a huge difference. Now with that, the GT2 gets to 0 to 30 in 3.9 seconds. That's faster than some cars. The G2 doesn't get to 30. This thing caps out at 22 miles an hour. I have taken it there, so it does go that fast. But the GT2 goes up to 44 miles an hour, and I believe I've gone up to 46 miles an hour on the GT2. So both of these, you do get to their advertised speeds, but obviously one is much faster than the other. We get 11-inch tires on the GT2 versus the 10-inch tires on the G2, and you guys could see a difference. Look at that. Look at the size difference between these tires. This thing is massive compared to that, and you do need something wider, bigger when you're going faster. It does make it much more stable. Now, you also get dual hydraulic disc brakes on the GT2, and these brakes are the best brakes I have tested on any scooter I have ridden. But just as a heads up, this happens to be the most expensive scooter I have ridden, so there we go. Those brakes are normal. You have electric brakes in the back, one electric brake, and then you have a drum brake in the front. Now this actually works fairly well for what it is. However, the GT2 has way better brakes, and you do need them because you are typically going to be going faster on that. I'm assuming that, at least that's what I do. You also get the double wishbone suspension. You get crazy suspension on the GT2, fully adjustable front and back. On the G2, you just get adjustable in the back, and yeah. So again, you do get this front suspension, but this is not adjustable in the front. And we get longer range on the GT2, so the GT2 goes up to 56 miles an hour, where this one's advertised to go 43.5 miles. I mean, not 56 miles an hour, but 56 miles. Now, in real-world testing, I got way less than that on the GT2 because I've done a full range test on this. Links below if you guys are interested in that video. But that's if you're going super slow and you're not 200 pounds like me. You're a lot less than that and you're going a lot slower. Then you could potentially reach that distance, but in actual reality, it's very hard to get anywhere near those numbers if you're actually riding the GT2 the way it's intended to be ridden. And portability is the final thing you get with this thing. So portability, this thing is actually portable. You can actually fold this thing and it'll actually fit in your trunk. You can actually take it somewhere with you. You could take it to the beach, to the lake, to the park, wherever you want to take it. It should fit in most cars. This thing, good luck. I won't even bother putting this in a car unless it's like a pickup truck, unless it has a bed like the Cybertruck, which isn't even out yet, but something I can actually just take it up the ramp, because I wouldn't want to lift this thing. This thing weighs a ton. It's uber heavy, and this folding mechanism is really just for show. There's really not much to this folding mechanism, and good luck getting it up the stairs. Now I do realize these tests are kind of ridiculous. Actually, they are ridiculous, but I wanted to show you guys the difference that you get in price. So this is a straightaway test, and the GT2 is just destroying the G2 Max. It's already past that curve section. It's already going in excess of 40 miles an hour. The G2 Max is going 20 miles an hour. The GT2 is pretty much almost done, and the G2 is around halfway there. So not only is it faster in terms of acceleration, it also has a much higher top speed. Now, this doesn't mean you need to go that fast, but really the hills are where the point gets driven home, because on a hill, if you're starting from scratch, and I realize not all hills you're starting from scratch, but I wanted to start from the same spot, the GT2 is flying up the hill. The G2 Max it's going up the hill. It's actually very impressive that it's going up the hill, but it's not going anywhere near as fast, especially this hill. This one is a crazy uphill that pretty much it's killed so many budget scooters. I stopped even attempting this hill because most of them can't make it up. Now the GT2 is all the way up. I'm gonna turn around, gonna go for like a second run. In fact, what I'll do is I'll play the first run 4 times to show you guys that I can actually get up there 4 times with the GT2 in the same amount of time that it would take to get up there once with the G2 Max. Now the G2 Max is still technically getting me up there. However, when I do get up there, you guys will see that the battery actually cut out and it started blinking. I think the motor overheated or something happened. I did have to wait like a minute or so, and it was good to go after that. But it's just kind of not great when you have to start doing the zigzag motion to get up the hill. I even thank the van driver just because he thought I was going to make a right, but it's just because I was doing the zigzag just so I could go up. If you just take out portability from the issue, because the GT2 is just literally not portable. It's too heavy, it's too big, it's too bulky, but aside from that, it's way more fun to ride. When I go on the GT2, I'm not thinking, oh, there are hills on where I'm gonna go, how am I gonna get there. Whereas with the G2 Max, you know, if there's a lot of hills, I'm like, I'm not even taking that. Aside from that, the G2 Max is a fantastic scooter for the price. Oh, and here's the portion that it starts blinking because I think it overheated. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Smash that subscribe button if you guys enjoyed this video. Like the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment sections below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.